Today, we're in Johnson City, Tennessee, also known as Little Chicago for a few different reasons, but we're not here for history, we're here for barbecue. We're heading to Project BBQ to take on a challenge so massive that only 2 people have ever managed to finish it. Will I be the third to claim victory? Let's find out. This is the challenge that I've been kind of terrified about coming here to Tennessee, but I'm hungry. I'm hoping that I can get it down. We weighed it out. I think it was weighed just over 10 pounds. Barbecue is my favorite food. I'm pretty excited to try this, especially that brisket here. I saw him cut it, and look at that right there, kind of just falling right apart. I think we're gonna have to start with that. Hopefully I can become the third person to beat this. 3, 2, 1. Timer started. 1 hour. Let's bring this brisket over here. The owner did tell me that this is probably going to be one of the best brisket I've ever had. It just kind of breaks apart. Melts in your mouth. I can't argue with the owner when he says this brisket is amazing. It's so tender and juicy, it practically melts in your mouth. Now, I'm pretty sure this is the biggest barbecue challenge I've ever attempted. It's every meat and side you can fit into an over 10-pound barbecue challenge. Starting with a full rack of ribs, 1 pound of pulled pork, 1 pound of brisket, 1 pound of chicken, 2 jalapeno cheddar sausages, plus a pint each of mac and cheese, barbecue baked beans, and coleslaw. I've got 1 hour to finish the Benjamin Franklin challenge to win my $100 meal free, a t-shirt, and a giant tumbler. And of course, to be the third person to finish this massive barbecue challenge. So they do provide a bunch of sauces. We're gonna try the Tennessee heat. And we just have a little bit more of the brisket. I just poured it all over the brisket. Maybe it's too hot, we'll see. Luckily, the barbecue sauce was on the mild side, otherwise I would have been cooked way too early. Now, I haven't even touched the other meats yet, but I can already tell you it's gonna be tough to top this brisket. And we have one last piece of brisket. We're just gonna use their sweet Tennessee barbecue sauce. I'm probably gonna like that one the best, although that Tennessee heat was pretty good. And that's 1 pound of brisket down. We have a whole load of other stuff, but that brisket was fantastic. Now getting into chicken, we're just gonna go ahead and use a sweet again. I'm always a bit wary when it comes to chicken breasts and food challenges. If it's even slightly overcooked, it can turn dry and tough, making it a real struggle to get down. But this chicken breast did surprise me. It was juicy, tender, and really didn't even need any sauce. The sauce was just a bonus for flavor, and the sweet Tennessee barbecue sauce was the perfect match. Sweet and tangy in all the right ways. And the last piece of chicken.
Chicken or brisket better?
Brisket, for sure. The chicken's great though.
Yeah.
It's moist. So we are done with the chicken, and we are about 9 minutes and 15 seconds in. That's 2 pounds down, and now we need to try the sausage. We have a customer telling me it's some of the best sausage that he's ever had. We're gonna put that to the test. And it is jalapeno cheddar, which is some of my favorite sausage. Oh wow. I'm not kidding when I say this is the best jalapeno cheddar sausage I've ever had. The flavor's bold with the perfect balance of jalapenos and cheese and just the right amount of heat. I'd say it's a little spicier than mild, but the kick fades pretty quickly and doesn't linger long, making it enjoyable to eat. A 10 out of 10 for sure. We're getting into the pulled pork now. Everything has been so delicious.
I should have lived for 30 minutes.
Well, hey man, I still got a pound of each.
Yeah, those definitely are filling.
Yes, so we're not even close to being done yet. All right. The pulled pork, I love the smokiness of it. It's also great. We're gonna go back to some of this Tennessee heat, because I do enjoy the flavor of this. With all the meats on the platter, they add a light sauce over everything. I don't know what it is, but it does keep the meats moist and adds a nice little twang. The sauces they provide is just for a nice switch up. It keeps things interesting and helps everything get down easier. I need all the advantages I can get with this beast.
You gotta slow them down a little bit.
They're trying to sabotage me in losing. If I do complete it, there's not going to be too many people that can finish this. And I say that with good reason. There's been many attempts at the Benjamin Franklin Challenge, but only 2 seasoned eaters have ever finished it. And that's Still Rod redeemed the very first winner and a guy named Eli who claimed the second victory. Both of them needed nearly the full time limit to get it done, which tells you this challenge is no walk in the park. All right, we got a few more bites of the pulled pork, and then we're gonna move on to those ribs. Now, you're probably wondering about Randy's attempt. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to complete the challenge. This was his first food challenge after taking a few months off, so he wasn't quite prepped to take on an over 10-pound barbecue platter. But knowing Randy, I'm sure he'll be back for redemption, especially since he lives right here in Tennessee, not too far from the restaurant. All right, so we're 21 minutes and 40 seconds in. We only have one more of the meats left. The owner here has been waiting for me to try these ribs. Still feeling pretty decent. I don't think I'm gonna need any sauce for this one since he already doused it with a bunch of sauce. And now that I've tried all the meats, the ribs are good, but I would have to say my favorite out of everything has to go to the brisket. I'm just a man of the brisket, and that is cooked very well. Well, we got through all the other meat pretty quickly. These ribs, since there is a lot of cleaning out to do, are gonna take a little longer, but at least it's tasty. Now, these ribs are meaty and dense. I always assume ribs will be an easy finish, which is why I saved them for last out of all the meats. I probably should have started with them. It's a full rack and cleaning them off is going to take some time, and they're not the fall off the bone, super fatty, rich kind of ribs, but they've got great flavor and are really enjoyable. Either way, we're getting them down one way or another. Let's just see how long it takes me. We're on to the last set of ribs. This is the most time-consuming part. Trying to clean these bones as best as possible. That looks pretty clean to me. Let's finish these ribs. I started on the ribs around the 22-minute mark, and now we're already past 33 minutes. If this were a rib eating contest, I'd be dead last for sure. Now, if you live in or near Johnson City, Tennessee, Project BBQ is the spot for Texas-style barbecue. Their menu is packed with options, different platters, family packs big enough to feed an entire village, and everything in between. The Ben Franklin platter I'm working on right now could feed an entire family with plenty left over. But it doesn't stop at just barbecue. They even have Sicilian-style pizzas that look absolutely incredible. With 2 locations in the city, there's no excuse not to stop by and see what they're all about. You definitely wouldn't regret it. Do you guys have moist towelettes? Thank you so much. Yes, the meat is all done. I just need to wipe my hands now because they are sticky. All right, so we're 44 minutes and 33 seconds in. All the meat is done. We have these 3 massive sides that we need to take out. So starting with the probably more difficult one, the macaroni and cheese. We only got 15 minutes left, guys. All right. When it comes to barbecue, I always have to include some mac and cheese. It's one of my favorite sides. I could have gone with something else like collard greens or fries or even cornbread casserole, which I've never tried but definitely sounds tempting. Maybe the next time I'm here in Tennessee, I'll give those a shot. But for now, the mac and cheese did not disappoint. Tons of flavor and a very generous portion to go with it. Maybe not the best idea for a challenge this big, but I'm happy I went with it. And the last of the macaroni.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Are we eating full?
Yes, sir.
I thought you'd be, I forgot I ran in here, I was talking to somebody outside, and I was like, oh, he's done, for sure.
No.
It's the seasoning and the cumin and the beans. It's giving you the sneezes.
No, it's what happens when I get full. Yeah.
It's a sign.
Yeah, it's a sign. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you already know when the sneezing attacks start, it means I'm getting full. And let me tell you, these sides were no joke, each weighing in at about a pound. I'm just glad I went with the barbecue beans since it's one of the easier sides to get down. Thankfully, these beans are great because they are going down so smooth. So what?
They hit the smoker for a few hours.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we cooked them in the smoker.
Yeah, very good. And lastly, at 52 minutes and 50 seconds in, we have just the, well, we have these two. Pound that afterwards, but it's time to finish off the vinegar-based coleslaw, which I actually prefer this style over mayo. For me, the tangy, sweet and sour flavor helps cut through all the rich and heavy pounds of meat I just consumed, so it's the perfect way to end off this challenge, plus I get my vitamins and veggies. And I want to give a massive thank you to everyone here at Project BBQ. The experience has been nothing short of amazing. In the next episode, we're heading to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee to the wacky restaurant Dick's Last Resort to take on their Big Meat Challenge, and if you know anything about that place, it's a nut house. Last few bites, and then we're done. Ooh, this was a big one.
I'll go ahead. I'll just set that right there. Done. What was your time?
Well, I still have the onions here too.
That's not a must. That wasn't ideal.
It wasn't a part of the challenge?
No, it just helps the meat go down. So if you don't have to do that. Like,
Okay, well, if I don't have to.
I'm not gonna make you do that.
I'm not going to eat the onions. So
no, I don't blame you.
that means the challenge is done in 57 minutes and 10 seconds.
Yes, sir. Congratulations.
Definitely one of the biggest challenges that I've done in a very long time. Thankfully, everything tasted so good. But we have the owner next to me, and he just brought me the banana pudding. I told him I didn't know if I'd had room. I probably shouldn't do it, but I'm definitely gonna try it. And then there's also the pork belly that looks super delicious. Oh.
Take a minute to begin your stuff.
Now, I would be lying to you if I told you I was still hungry and wanted this. I don't want it, but I'm gonna have a few bites of it. It's not required to finish it. Normally, if I have dessert, I finish it. But right now, I am hurting. Oh, I'm so maxed out right now. Oh, that is so yummy. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, that's so good. I'm struggling, man.
You killed it, man. You killed it. You want some more brisket?
No. Actually, food right now sounds disgusting. So I did get a t-shirt. Here's my t-shirt. And I got a massive tumbler. And on the front of it, it says, I beat the Benjamin of Franklin challenge. Huge thank you to everyone here at Project BBQ. Everyone here was amazing. Had a great time. They were very accommodating. And with that said, I'll see you in the next video. I am done.
That's awesome, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.